Hi, everyone. We are back and we are doing a bonus workshop. So, this is public for everyone because it's with one of our sponsors. And it is Libby from Pink and Maine. She's going to come in here and I'm going to turn it right over to her so she can get going.
Hi, everybody. Hello, hello. I'm not sure if you're here live or we're going to watch on replay, but I'm Libby from Pink and Maine, and I am here to do a quick little demo and show you some of our fun interactive products that we have. So if you want to go ahead and put me on my overhead camera, I'll go ahead and show some things. All right. So today I'm going to be working with our flower cart pop-up dies. So this is the die set. And if any of you were in the Scrapbooking Cards Today event a while back, this was something that was part of that as well. So it may look familiar to you, but it is a super duper fun interactive die set. And what it makes is this cute little pop-up cart. And this is, I started putting it together because I don't have a whole lot of time and I wanted to be able to show you a little bit of how this all works. Let me go ahead and switch over real quick. There we go. I didn't have the comments on. Hi, everybody. Nice to see you. All right. So I just wanted to show you like the little bit of the basics of how this whole thing works because it's really fun and really easy. It kind of looks overwhelming when you get this die set and you're like, wow, there's a lot of pieces in there. But a whole lot of the things in here are for decorating your cart. So there's several options for making flowers. There's several options for making little flower centers. There's butterflies. So just a lot of fun things. So for the cart base, you can see how this kind of folds flat to go in an A2 card. There's two pieces that you'll need to cut out from your set. And one little tip, if you're doing any of our interactive dies, I just wanted to give you a little tip. If you look on this, the little stitching that's decorative and cute is really close to the fold line. So when it's like that, I like to take my scoreboard and just go ahead and reinforce that fold line. I just line up that score that's part of the die on my scoreboard and just go right along that line to make it a little bit easier to fold that back. Otherwise, you can get kind of mixed up with the stitching and it can make it a little bit difficult to do. So since I did already do that part, I just wanted to show you, you're going to, fold these together. Hold on a second here. I didn't do the scoring on this one. And of course I didn't fold it as well. So do as I say, not as I just did. But anyway, this is going to come together like this. Those two flaps fold together. And then there's another little piece that creates another connector. It has a little score line that's also just part of the die. And you fold that as well. And that will make the connector for the other side of this. I don't know if I'm maybe skipping steps that make it a little confusing, but you can see how that all came together. I glued my two flaps together over here, and then I did the little connector piece over here. And to get those to line up really well when you're gluing them down, you just put it flat and tape it together. All right. I also cut out my little wheels from the set. There's a wheel center and then my baby wheel. And then I just kind of lined those up on here to make sure that they are at the same level so that this will actually even stand up. So it stands up, it folds flat, it does all the things. So really fun. All right. So to construct the rest of my little cart here, I want to make sure that my cart will fit inside an A2 envelope so that when this is folded down, it'll fit inside. And so what I did is I grabbed a little A2 panel, just a piece of cardstock here. Let me get my scoreboard back out of the way. And you guys tell me if I'm not making sense. I'm like, I need to hurry and get this done and show you guys, but I don't want to like go so fast that I'm not even making sense, if that makes sense.
You're fine.
If that makes sense. All right. So I'm using this little A2 panel kind of as a guide as I put this together so that I know that in the end, my little cart will fit in an A2 envelope. So I had some tape on there and I just pressed it down. So that's going to be the support for my top of my cart. And then here is the cute little awning that goes on this. And I am kind of off center. I also forgot to turn off my overhead light, so we'll just cover that up. And this is fun. You can make your awning be whatever colors you want, of course, but it has these two pieces separate. So you can come in, you could do the same color if you wanted, but it makes it really easy to add that little variation to have two colors on here, which is super cute. So I already did that on this one. So again, I want to make sure that I'm not going above my A2, but see how I'm using that as my guide just to make sure that it fits within that panel. I'm going to go ahead and put some tape. I like to use double adhesive, double stick tape when I'm making these interactive cards. It just is a lot easier because you don't have to wait for your glue to dry. and it sticks right away really well. And this is our Pink and Main Easy Tear tape. As you can see, I just tore it, and it was very easy to tear.
Easy tear is the best.
Yes, I love it. All right. So now I'm going to, oops, that's not the one that I already put together. So let's scoot that back out of the way. I'm going to go ahead and put this on here. And just kind of line it up and put it down. So how cute is that? Now, another thing I just want to point out about this die set is if you don't want to have a 3D pop-up cart, you can use these main pieces here and do those flat right down on your card as well. So there's 2 different ways to do this kind of cute little pop-up. Now I'm going to do the same thing on the back. I'm going to get some more of I use my thinner tape for these little supports because I didn't want to accidentally have glue hanging over that would make my card stick together. So cut off a couple little pieces of this. And then I'll show you how that support comes together on the opposite side. And then I'll show you all the fun little things to embellish this. So how are you all doing today? Oh, I see somebody had a puppy chew something up. Oh no.
Vintage book. Yeah.
Oh no.
Oh,
That's not good. Those puppies, they love to chew on everything.
Linda loves the stitch donning.
Yay. Okay. Get my fingers in here. So I'm just kind of lining it up with my other piece so it's the same. Except for no, Libby, you can't do it like that. You have to bring it forward. All right. So there we go. And then I'm going to go ahead and put this together and glue it on the other side. I'm just going to use some of my liquid adhesive for this part.
So how long does it take to ship for Pink and Main? It's usually within a few days, right?
Right. Yes. They're really great about getting things out right away.
Okay, Karen, if it's in stock, it shouldn't take too long. You should be fine.
Correct. And I'll show you a fun thing we have right now too to go with this cart in just a second. All right. So I put tape down on that piece as well. And I love purple. I know purple can be a controversial color. Some people love it, some people hate it, but I am a purple lover. And so I wanted to make my cute little awning purple. But of course, you can do whatever colors you love for this. All right, so see how this is coming together. Now I have these 2 little pieces, which is the same piece that I used down on this side to hold that support. And it just makes this little joint, basically, that you can use to hold things together. So I'm going to put a little bit of tape on both ends of this. And again, I want to make sure when I'm putting this tape on here that I'm not going over the edge because we don't want it to stick where we don't want it and have our interactive part not work as well. All right, I'm going to do one side and then I'll come in with the other. So I'm just going to put this in here. And then the way I like to do things like this, little supports on an interactive card, is I see if I can do this so you can see it. I fold it down and then I just move this over and just stick it right to it so that it'll be stuck in the right place when I fold it back open again. So see how that worked? Anne says purple's her favorite color too. Love it. I'll do the same thing on the other side. The tape just stuck right to my finger. That's no good. Let's see where we're at. 209. Okay, we still have lots of time. I mean, not really lots, but you know.
You're fine. I'll give you a warning.
Thank you. All right, so I have my little pieces of tape again, and I'm putting them on this panel. Again, the tape stuck to my finger, which is not what I meant to do, but we're just going to go with it. And again, I'm going to put this in the other end now to make my support on here. And I'm going to fold this piece down. I hope you guys can see what I'm doing. I'm just folding that down, taking the backer off. And now I'm going to just scoot my awning over to the other side and stick it down. So that again, it'll be in the right place when I open my card. And look at how cute. You guys can, I know you can't really see how cute it is, but you see the top of it, but you can see that it stands up. It folds down flat. So again, it'll fit within an A2 size envelope because it fits on that A2 panel that I was using as my guide. And you can kind of see too how if I didn't take the back half of this, you could just use this card as a cute little thing on your card front without it being a 3D piece. Now there's lots of things, like I mentioned at the start, that you can use to decorate your cart. Get some of this stuff out of the way. And I'll pull those over. I have a whole bunch cut out on a little tray here. So I just cut out a whole bunch of the flowers. I love that the flowers have the little details of the stitching. There's also leaves, and look at how cute the little details on the leaves are as well. It just indents that cute little piece in there. Hi, Linda. Hello, hello. And then there's also this cute little butterfly. So there's the body that goes in the center of the butterfly, or you can make a little half butterfly, which is really cute. And then the other thing is there is a little banner that comes in the set that you can put on your cart to make a message. And you can take one of the sentiments that you have and twist it, kind of manipulate it on your block or on your stamping platform to make it fit within that piece. But one thing that we have right now, if you did want to grab this flower pop-up cart set, is there's a free with purchase, this little 3x4 stamp set that has perfect little messages that fit right on that banner, and even a banner that you can stamp as well. So just a little freebie right now on our Pink and Main site. If you purchase this flower cart pop-up dies, this comes along free with it. So just a fun little thing to tell you about. Now I cut out a whole bunch of flowers, a whole bunch of the various flower centers. So let me just make a few. I'm not going to probably do all of this today, but I just wanted to give you a flair or a feeling, a flavor, I guess is the word I'm looking for, of how this all comes together. A little center, and I just did pinks and whites, but of course you could do whatever colors of the rainbow that you want to make all your cute little flowers. I even used some polka dotted pattern paper as well. And now in the die set, you can just glue these on right in the front, but there's also fun little things to make this more 3D. So in the die set, there are 3 little pieces that just look like little rectangles. 1, 2, 3. You can pick those out and use those as supports. So you could glue your little flower to one of those and then kind of stick it down in there to be a support to hold up your flower. And then there's also this piece right here that you can use right in the center of your cart to give it kind of another layer, I guess you could say, another little place in the center to glue things as well. So lots of options for putting your cart together. But you can see I would just glue some of these on here. I would glue some to the back and have it just really full of flowers in the end. And again, here's a picture on the packaging that shows it just filled with flowers. Okay, so another thing I wanted to show you while we still have time, this is our flower cart, like I mentioned, pop-up die set. But we've had several fun pop-up interactive die sets this spring, and I wanted to show you some of them. And by the way, this Friday coming up is our release day at Pink and Main, and we're going to have the most adorable berry basket that's a pop-up as well. But this is the let me make sure I'm saying the right name. Hold on a second here. Did I disappear? I hope I didn't. All right, this one is called Layer Flowers and Sentiments Pop-Up Card Dies. And look at how fun that is. Again, it folds down flat. It comes with all these fun little flowers to put on there and then different greetings to put on as well.
You're good.
Okay. Then this is our floral cake pop-up card dies. And
oh my goodness.
Isn't it cute? It comes with a bunch of messages as well. And this one, you can use the cake on its own on a card front as well, or you can make this fun little pop-up. I think it would also be really fun as a nameplate, or what's the word I'm trying to think of? A place card holder type of thing. When you're at an event, it could just be sitting at every single table, which would be fun. But again, it fits into an A2 envelope. And here's another one I made with purples. Really
super
fun.
Cute.
See the 3D effect of it. All right. We also had a greenhouse and a flower greenhouse. I don't have those handy. This is an older one, but I love it. This is our envelope pop-up. And look at how cute this is. And it sits like that, fits in an A2. So if you go to the Pink and Main website and you search interactive, you would find all these things that I'm showing you. They would all come up. A couple other things I wanted to share. This is our circle flip die set. So you can make a card. Let me make sure I'm on the screen. That when you open it, it flips like this, which is just really fun and easy. You can do this kind of card, but you have to measure and do all the things. But I love that the die sets take all that hard work out of it and it just does it for you. So that's really great. This one is from our most recent release. This is the Shutter card die set. It comes with the belly band. It's kind of a faux belly band. It just wraps around. And then when you open this one, it does this on the inside. So you could put a greeting in there. You could put an image, all kinds of things. So I'm just kind of showing you all of our different interactive things that we have right now at Pink and Main, because I love them all. Cute. And then the other thing I just wanted to mention is we have a lot of shaker covers. We have the A2, the small A2 that kind of fits as a layer on your A2 card. Here's another one I made with it. We also have circle shaker covers. So just lots of fun things to do to make interactive cards. Oh, and one more I was going to show. This is our gift card holder. So you can make a little present and put your little gift card in there or whatever you'd like. So lots of fun interactive stuff. I do still have a few more minutes and I went too fast, I guess. I guess I could make some more flowers and put on here, but I just wanted to make sure and have a chance to show you guys all the fun interactive things that we have that you can create with. So go ahead and cover it.
It's awesome. You know, all of those.
I think the teal color would look really cute with my card as well. I might have to go back and cut out some flowers with that color as well. I didn't cut out any of those little support pieces I mentioned, so I'm not going to be able to use them right now, but I'm just going to show you putting in a few of these little flowers, how cute this all gets as you're creating it. Do you guys have any questions for me? Yes, Linda says that she saw the envelope at Craft Roulette. I did a Craft Roulette somewhat recently, and I used that envelope die. This is actually the card I made on Craft Roulette.
Craft Roulette is fun.
Yes.
And challenging.
Yes, it's a little nerve-wracking, but it's fun. They do a fun job with it. Oops. Sorry, I keep going off camera, guys.
No, you're still on camera. You're not centered, but yeah, no, you're totally good.
And I could tuck those in behind if I didn't want them to be kind of covering up my awning, however, whichever way you want to do them. You get the idea of putting all these little flowers in there. So I just love all these interactive things. I think they're so fun and so cute and just give such a wow factor. And I love that I can have them sitting on my shelf and looking at them, making me happy as well.
They are so much fun. Yeah, these are great.
And as I was looking at all these today, I'm like, you know, we really should have an interactive category on our website. So I might have to work on that. But I do know if you search interactive, they will all come up. Another thing I wanted to show is this cute little, I'll do it this color. This flower is cute on its own, but I love to take this one and double it up as well to make it twice as nice.
Oh, yeah.
So like that.
And you could have two different colors.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Very cute. Well, I hope all your attendees have a super fun time with all these great instructors that you have lined up for this event over the next several days.
Thank you. It is exciting.
Mm-hmm.
And for those of you who haven't signed up, there's still time to sign up. Just go to bellacraftspublishing.com and you can register.
Very fun.
I love the detail of all these little tiny things.
And look at how the little, you know, it embosses basically at the same time as it's die cutting, which I think is so fun.
Yeah, that's what, you know, it's just impressive how far they've come.
Yeah. This one, I like to, when I have a butterfly like this, kind of bend the wings up a little, and it can be popping up a little on my little cart. So that's it, guys. That's it. That's how I think I'll finish this card and put it on my Instagram if anybody wants to take a peek. It's Create with Libby. So there we
Yeah,
are.
super cute. Thank you so much. I know it was
Yeah.
quick. All the sponsors get like 20 minutes. And
Yeah. Yeah.
trying to fit everything in for the event.
But
But
I appreciate you having us. So thank you. I'm glad I
yes,
got to share our interactive things. So have a wonderful
thank
time,
you.
everyone.
Thank you so much, Libby. And you guys all make sure you check out Pink and Main because they have fabulous dies and stamps and
Thank you.
all the things, right?
Yes.
Okay. Thanks,
right.
everybody. We will be back in like 10 minutes with, I think, Jesse James. So see you then.